Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a great one for you this morning. Guess who's out for a stroll this morning? Oh, that's right. It's XRP. Let's run the headlines while you look at it. Latin America takes crypto to the next level. It's going to be exciting. Coinbase and PayPal get access to 361 million users. What do you think that's going to do? First Visa, now Mastercard. We'll explain. U.S. administration advances efforts on crypto regulation. We'll get into that. And the digital euro, the ECB, as it turns out, is moving closer. SEC hearing today. We'll give you the information for that. And the SEC hearing, what will it yield? We'll talk about it. And last but certainly not least, how about that XRP price, and what are the chart analysts, experts telling us about the price? We're definitely going to take a look at that, but let's roll this beautiful intro. Here we go.
This is Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Subscribe for new content notifications. Now, here's Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow me on Twitter at BackupBradleyAbove, and everything that we're talking about here, it's linked to Private Investing Made Simple. The numbers are brought to you by, and look, I tell you this all the time, Upholds back on the board. You got about 3 minutes to get some. It doesn't last long. Marquetta too, all this stuff. It's really, really great. And listen, I just want to show you because, yes, you have to be accredited, or maybe you don't. You could come to the description box, click this, and then come down here, and you could go to where it says Private Investing Made Simple, and you could get this right here, examfx.com, and you could get the resources and the digital practice tests to pass the Series 65 and get your certification. If you do so, you don't need to meet the financial criteria. I know several people that are doing that now. Make sure you take action. If you're interested, you can get access if you pass that test, and you could take it 1,000,000 times if you want to. It's multiple choice. All right, let's get into these numbers here because they are looking pretty good this morning. 2.1 trillion plus for the cryptocurrency market cap. Bitcoin coming in at $54,215. Ethereum coming in at $2,762. Watch out. They're up 21.44% on the 7-day. XRP at the number 4 spot, courtesy of the dereliction of duty of the SEC and intimidation tactics, for which there will be a hearing today on, and it'll be about discovery and some of those things that the SEC has been up to. It will be exciting to see what the judge will say in that hearing. Now, $1.54 for XRP right now. We are up 9.24% on the 24-hour and 37.68% on the 7-day. It was actually a little higher moments ago, but nevertheless, that's where we are. Let's look at the range this morning on price. It says here 152 on Fiat Lake. We're ranging between 134 and 158. We want to keep an eye on that range, and hopefully we stay above. I want to get that bottom range number above 142. That would be nice, but nevertheless, that's where we're at this morning, and we will take a look at what the experts are saying about where we may be headed, and it feels pretty good, I got to tell you. Here on April 28th, from Michael Val 5 Links, who's a Hall of Famer, Mercado Libre is the largest Latin American online marketplace, launched a real estate section dedicated to cryptocurrencies. They're going next level, and this is great because it's not going backwards, ladies and gentlemen. It really isn't. Australia's Senate committee is calling for a blockchain-based national land registry, better clarity over laws relating to smart contracts, and efforts to establish international standards for DLT, distributed ledger technology. This is smart, as Gusty James says down there, no doubt about it. Let's keep this moving because we got a lot to cover today. So, cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase now allows its U.S. customers to buy cryptocurrencies with PayPal. Millions of customers can now purchase up to $25,000 a day of cryptocurrencies with their PayPal accounts. Now, this to me is going to be huge for PayPal, huge for Coinbase. Total users on the PayPal platform are somewhere in the neighborhood of 365 million. How many of those are in the U.S.? I'm not sure, but I can tell you that I believe that that is going to be a huge positive impact on price there. So we will keep an eye on that. None of this is financial advice, by the way. Mastercard today announced in its Q1 earnings call that it is stepping up its game in crypto world and with central bank digital currencies development. Now, we just went over Visa doing the same exact thing. And then you add in PayPal and Venmo. What I see here is really some of what looks to be the new structure for crypto taking shape. If you think of Mastercard and Visa as some of the two biggest payment networks on the planet, then you could also see them becoming a catch-all bucket for the paper dollars as they help the central bank switch over to digital ones. Just a thought. Now let's keep this going here. There's a lot to cover today. We know that the House of Representatives have passed 6 different bills, one of which was to eliminate Barriers Innovation Act between the CFTC and the SEC to get us to a place where we could see some uniform regulation for cryptocurrencies. But then we have this to build on top of it. There's also been a public and private task force put together, and they've submitted a report to the Biden administration that includes recommendations to tighten the regulation of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, with the aim of combat ransomware. Things are moving forward, even though it doesn't feel like it. And, what is the slogan we hear all the time when it comes to Congress? It moves very slow until it moves very fast, right? And that's what we have to pay attention to, because when it finally does move, it's going to be very quick. And then whatever is passed through the Senate, because this is only the House as it is now, through the Senate, then that's it. And then we're going to the president's desk to get it signed into law, and then it's over. Here we have another one here. It turns out that the $100 million euro digital bond issued by the European Investment Bank earlier this week was actually a trial for the European Central Bank issued digital currency, or CBDC. Well, how about that? You can't have money without the bond market, right? The bond market is the backbone of a monetary system. And this looks like it's moving along a little quicker than they'd actually like us to know, doesn't it? SEC finds out whether Ripple pumped XRP. The SEC is contacting foreign regulators to determine whether Ripple influenced XRP's price. Well, let me tell you, that's not the only thing. We need to give you the information. The hearing is today. Shout out to Dark Defender for this, and the price calls that we get from Dark Defender and many others. Another phone conference today between Ripple and the SEC is scheduled today, April 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It has been opened up so the telephonic hearing can also hold 4,000 slots for listeners. And that is something I am going to take part in. And I can tell you, I will not be recording or sharing any of the information online or social media or YouTube at all, because it is illegal and you will be pursued. And that is not how we do it. But I will be taking lots of notes, and we'll make a great video for you of the breakdown of that afterwards. But you know what? Even with all of this happening, with Chris Larson being sued, Brad Garlinghouse being sued, Ripple being sued, Chris Larson feels like, a Gary Gensler SEC will focus on green hash crypto, which could be positive development for Ripple. And I think if that is the case, I think that, in fact, will be positive for Ripple, because they obviously are working very hard to be a part of the green movement and carbon net neutral. That is just a positive thing. I don't think it can go bad for us on that end. Now, looking at price, let's see what's going on here, because this is important. Crypto Bull 2020, just a few moments ago this morning, says, about an hour, XRP bull flag, more upside coming. How much more? Well, let's take a look here, because Dark Defender also told us just a short time ago in about 2 o'clock this morning that it is confirmed. Dears, we have a little delay. This is for the ones warned me about about the countdown. XRP is on her way. Mercy. And then I love this because it shows here from yesterday that the 4-hour chart says the breakout should happen within 12 hours. XRP will shortly see above 142, which is an important support line, resistance to get through to become support for us. And you can tell where we're ranging. We still are ranging a little below that at 138 when we first started the video. So we want to try to get above that. Even in the range makes me feel better for sure. And then it says let's hit 184. So if we're at 154, 155 right now, according to Crypto Bull and Dark Defender, we got a little more upside. But what about after that? And this was from 3 days ago, where we had Dark Defender come in and tell us we had touched a 93 cent. We did touch it. We broke out at 133, and congrats on that one. And remember, while we're watching this price, there can be drawbacks, right? Up and then down, up and then down, right? But ultimately at the end, he says, but in the end, XRP will break the all-time high soon. And then we also ultimately are looking at this while we enjoy our coffees and the updates here, a ultimate target in the near term for $13.33. Now, who in the world would be upset about that? Not this guy. Thank you to Dark Defender. Thank you to Crypto Bull 2020, Crypto Wizard, and Coins Kid. I appreciate each and every one of you sharing your insights and keeping the XRP holders informed on what you see. It has been very valuable during a time like this, and we really greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And that's going to do it for me. Don't forget, make sure you pay attention when that hearing comes out. It'll probably be around, mid-afternoon after the hearing ends, and I'll get another video out talking about what's happening there. So make sure you tune into that. Hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. And by the way, I Trust Capital, the best gold, crypto, silver IRA on the planet, bar none. Make sure you check them out. They can help you out. And I'll catch all of you on the next one.